ready for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Well, here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The motion receiver left. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Giants first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On play action with Dart. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Heads out on the bootleg. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And he'll go down here at the 16. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. From the pistol, and give to Scatteroo. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's Scatteroo on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's caught. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their early lead to 9. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles go up 10-zip here in the first.
Giants nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Driving forward. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the
Ooh,
pickup.
so close to a big
It's
play
2nd
defensively
and
there,
8.
Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now here he goes on the boot. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Dart's going to tuck it and run. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Bigsby with the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown. Brock, let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. On first down, Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Smith again. Now this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 11 brings up third and inches.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And an Eagles first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A.J. Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 15-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw, Hurts. Brought in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play call.
Brian Dable has that challenge flag pulled. He wants to take another look at this.
The previous play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So Brian Dable thought that there was evidence to overturn that call, but obviously the officials disagree. They'll work against the blitz. It's a screen to Barkley.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They're going to try to run it in, Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. On 4th down, Hurts. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Running with Scannaboo. Breaking through the 15, into the second level. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
41 yards on the play. And the Giants.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Tight end in motion right. Dart's going to tuck it and run. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
22 yards.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
On first down, this is Scannaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now. They need 7. Going right back to Scannaboo. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. We'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Darts out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, Just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. First and 10, here's Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Giants into the nickel. 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. Making the call himself. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Completed left side to Smith. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The 12-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Hurts. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Goddard. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Hurts. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 10. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on 1st down, it's Dart. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds Scattergood on the dump off. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dart gonna throw again. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there.
Downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Dart setting in to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Dart's gonna tuck it and run. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not gonna get past the line. It's gonna be 3rd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
From the pistol, Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Going on third. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Hurts now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, a run with Barkley. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On second down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
His 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Giants offense all set to get started.
At their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scatterboard. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first down, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going play action with Dart. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Giants are set to punt. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First call here coming from the shotgun. Scatterboo now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. To throw, here's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboo. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Darts out of the shotgun. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Their punter making his way out now. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He lofts it deep right side. Caught out wide. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Giants 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
No frills. No sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Darts back to throw. Pulled in by his back, Scaboo. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st down from the 42. From the gun, here's Darts. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the
First and
NFL
10
is a
at the
game of
28-yard
matchups, so
line.
much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Here's Scatterbury. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was tackled at the
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play
brings up second
is at least he
and
didn't go
9.
backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants now within 1 score in the fourth. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Gano for the PAT.
on the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Finds him over the middle. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hurts. This one's caught, Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 9 yards.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to throw it. It's a screen to Barkley. Really not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Now here he goes.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. With the Scatterboo here on his own read. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by 7. First down now, ball at the 33. Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Downfield. This is Neighbors. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
At the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Setting up to pass. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now to throw. Has it at the 7. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go to Barkley again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with the road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.